back to another battle report from Crafty Terrain, and today I'm welcoming a new player onto the channel. We've got Nav. I'm sure if you've played in events around UK and Europe, you might have met Nav because he's very well travelled in the Legion community and a very good player. You're also off to Worlds this year as well, so we're going to have an interesting game today. I'm rolling back the clock a little bit and I'm playing a double the 4 list with CIS, but it's Dooku and Ventress. And then it's basically just some B1s with the E5Ss for some crit range 4 damage, and it has 4 medical bots to just get up there and then heal Ventress and heal Dooku. They both have burst of speed, so I'm going to try and get into your line. I'm not going to line now, it's pretty obvious what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get into the lines and save things. So what you running today, mate?
So I've been running 501st.
Yeah.
So, and this variation that I brought today is Anakin with 4 full units of arcs.
Okay.
So Echo in one of them.
Yeah.
Situational awareness
on
all 4 of them.
Okay.
And recon as well.
Okay.
Just so I can get that scouting party free.
Yeah, so scout 3, you can dodge crits, scout nice, got the range, you've got Anakin there for all his defensive tech with the barrier and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a classic, almost. We've both got gun lines in a sense. You've got a force user to line back, I've got 2. So
I've also got those 2 naked barks as well. So if we do something like breakthrough or bombing run or something like that comes up, I can
you've got
speed around.
Yeah, you've got some options, and they're also nice for fire supports and stuff like that, which I'll be watching out for sure. But yeah, right, let's get into it. Best of luck. Welcome to the channel, mate. Thanks for having us. And before we get started, I just want to shout out all our amazing patrons. Thank you for making this possible. Today we're playing on one of our new tables. It's a Scarif which we've done up, and we've got a new mat and stuff like that. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. And thank you to Deep Cut Studio for sending that mat. Let's get into it. So this is my double the 4 list for today, led by Count Dooku. He's upgraded with burst of speed, aggressive tactics, force reflexes, and force push. We then have his apprentice, Asajjventress. He is upgraded with burst of speed, force push into the fray, and offensive push. We then have 6 units of B1s. 5 are upgraded with the E5S. The unit at the back there is the one that doesn't have a heavy weapon and has a HQ uplink. And then for some nice heals on my force users, we've got 4 medical bots. This bit list has an 11-point bid and it is 8 activations. Okay, so this is Nav's 501st list for today. I must say it's beautifully painted and nicely based. Talk us through what we've got here, Nav.
Sure thing. So we've got Anakin up front with force push, force barrier, defensive offensive stance and endurance. We've then got a unit of phase 2s with a clone medic and recon intel. We've then got 4 squads of ARC troopers, 1 with Echo, all with recon, all with the DC-15 sniper rifle and situational awareness, and then 2 naked barks at the back.
Awesome. So we've got lots of defensive tech, lots of range, and lots of recon intel. Which coloured squad as Echo?
The yellow squad.
Yellow squad here as Echo. How many activations are you?
So 8 activations.
8 activations and 800 points on the nose.
800 on the nose. Indeed.
So that makes me the blue player. We've got a classic clone versus CIS, 8 activations each. Let's go and take a look at today's table. Okay, so this is my battle deck for today. We have hemmed in, danger close, major offensive, advanced positions, intercept the transmissions, key positions, recover the supplies and payload, hostile environment, limited visibility, clear conditions, and supply drop. I have first veto. With the table layout on the side I don't want hemmed in, so I will get rid of hemmed in. Up to you, Nav.
So I don't actually mind how it is at the moment, so I'm going to pass on mine.
Okay, so we have a pass. So with the lists, this is the thing I can force. Nav's, if I go to limited vis, Nav's definitely getting rid of that with all the range 5 arcs. Intercept or key positions both work okay for me. I think I prefer intercept just because it forces action earlier, but I want to play major offensive just because of
the table set up. So I'm going to go to major and give you the choice of intercept, key or hostile.
So I think what I'll do is I prefer key because it gives me more time to whittle you down.
Agreed, yep. You can sit off till turn 6 and shoot me to death.
Indeed. So yeah, I'm going to burn intercept.
Okay, that seems like a good choice to me. So we're going to be playing major offensive, key positions and hostile environment. Let's see if we can get some suppression and floor Anakin. Let's go to the table and take a look at terrain. We're playing on a new table today. Just want to shout out Deep Cut Studios for supplying the game map for us. Real quality print. Go check them out, guys. There's a link in the description. They've got game mats to fit all your Star Wars environments and other game types. So today we're playing on a bit of a scary themed map. I've upgraded the table with some nice new terrain and stuff, so hope you like it. Leave a comment if you want to know any questions. It was major offensive. The key positions, the centre smoke there, that's going to be one of them. I then chose this TIE fighter and platform from the other one, so nice and close. And then Nav then chose that set of trees here as his. All the big Imperial stuff like the walker and the buildings is heavy cover. We've called the plants and trees with the rocks heavy, and then anything without rocks, so for example like these bushes here, they will be light cover. Any boxes and stuff will be also light cover, and then your barricades are your standard heavy. We've got a couple of pieces of area terrain which we called this here, and then that little oasis over there. If we take a look at the deployment then, so I've gone with my B1s, they're in sort of a standard chain. I started deploying first over here, expecting Nav to be somewhere there, but then he's outmaneuvered me, which I'll talk you through in a moment. So I've got my HQ uplink and the med droid here. I deployed this lot here, then Nav deployed his bikes first down in that corner. Nav then started to deploy arcs, and with a big Scout 3 came up behind the building, so I went to counter that then with the rest of my droid troopers here. It does keep the chain alive. And then the big risky play, and I've gone for it because, you know, we're either going to win early or lose early, I think, in this one. I've gone with Asajj and Dooku here. Them boxes aren't line of sight blocking, so Nav could get some early arc shots off on them. I also divulged Asajj card, yes, my master, and I've chose the Makashi, the outmaneuver, and the demoralise one. Okay, let's go. Okay, orders on one. I've gone with You Disappoint Me, and Nav has gone with Hero of the Clone Wars, Anakin's 3. Dooku has Cunning, so I will win priority as we return to the table. So Nav gave one order to Anakin, he gets his 2 surges, one to the phase 2s, they've got surge for reliable, and then to the Echo squad that's also gets a surge. My orders, one to Dooku, he gets a dodge from the card, surge from aggressive tactics, independent dodge on Ventress, which I've got fins you might need, and then chained all the way through, and I've got my aggressive tactics card. So sometimes we can be very defensive on the channel, and I'm very like a defensive player, but not today. So we're going to go with Dooku. We're going to be making a speed 2 move this way, like so, to here, and then that will give me range 2 to this blue squad here, which I think will give me an open shot with my lightning. So that'll be 5 black. After you make, we'll go to the box after to do that. After you make a ranged attack with Dooku, we'll get to move them. Yeah, a speed 2 move. So we're going to move them. Speed 2.
Oh, that one.
Oh, that's not the unit leader.
It's
the... guns.
Yeah. Oh, is that one? Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it wrong.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Don't want to get this wrong. To here, like so. And then we will hear these dudes. Basically, so I've got one guy there. I'm going to move them again after this, okay? Then Dooku is going to do something like move into here, and then I can force push now, can't I? Oh no, wait there. So can I put him back now? Do you mind? Yeah, because I want to force push you first. Then, so if I force push you, why you're here, because then I'm going to move into you. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm going to end you here with the force push, and before I care, we'll do the attacks. We know how many guys are left. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I'm going to move into you. Cool. Let's go to the box. Okay. So 5 black, PS1, and it's open shot. So we've got 4. We've got you've got barrier up on Anakin.
Yeah. So I'm going to use barrier to cancel 2 hits.
2 of them. Okay. We've got you got impervious. You get an extra red. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
So you got 3 to roll. Yeah. So 3 to roll. You've got surges available. Oh, that's a great roll. Absolutely great roll there. So they will get pierced 1, but that's the beauty of impervious on arcs. It is a double save, but they will get 2 suppression. Okay, so after the move with Dooku from the good save, that's how it's ended up there. So Dooku is in melee. I then took a dodge with force reflexes and renewed push and reflexes. As we come to you then, Nav, what do we want to do?
So I think I'm going to activate Echo Squad.
Sure.
With the aim of taking a shot at Ventress.
Okay, sure.
So let's check range. So I want to get, ideally, into about range 2, exactly at 2.
Yep, so that's a big hitting dice pool.
Absolutely. And it also means, I think, that you can't then double move into me.
No, not at speed 2.
Not
but
at speed 2.
She
but
does
speed
have
3,
burst.
which is equally good. Right, okay, so let's see. So Echo
Easy makes the 2.
easily gets into 2. So I'll pop in there.
Sure. Let your Kahir range. You'll get an aim from tactical also, which is nice with arcs, and Ventress is about to take a big range 2 shot. Let's go to the box. Okay, so sharpshooter 1 means I'm in no cover. I do have a dodge, 4 black, 4 white, 2 red, an aim, and then there's a couple of surges available from units on the table. So, mate, when you're ready, get rolling. Hopefully Asajj does not die. Okay, so move what you want to keep up to the top.
Let's have a look. So we've got a crit, hit,
and then a couple of surges.
Right, so I'll use critical 1 to convert this one.
Okay.
To a hit. That
No,
leaves
to a crit, that'll go crit. It doesn't really matter, but critical 1 to
yeah. And then let's. Shall I? Yeah, I'll spend the surge on the red.
Okay, another surge to make a hit. Okay, so we're looking at 5 so far.
And then I'll use the aim to re-roll the 2 blacks.
Yeah, sure. Because I'm immune pierce, so
there's no point, yeah.
And that is a lovely re-roll. I'm going to be definitely spending the dodge. Okay, so that gives me surge defense, and we're looking at 6. I better pick up some more dice. Come on, Sarge, do not die. Okay, so we've saved 3. She's going to take 3 wounds. That's not good. 2 left. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so I'm going to go with Ventress. Just make sure that this all works out. So I'm going to use my burst of speed. We're going to jump this. Like so. Then that put me at range 1. I'm going to force push you. So unit leader will come to here. And then I'm going to hear you right this way. I can move you through me. I can hear a dude to this side of Ventress, like so. And then it'll just be a move into this one to trigger the melee and relentless. I'll let you hear around and then I'll swing at you. Okay, so Ventress is 8 black. I need to roll my rally. No, the suppression will stay on, but she is courage 2. So it's 8 black. I'm going to use the Makeshi here and lower my pierce to 1, so there's no impervious. I've got no dodges to correct dice, so 8 black. We've got a lot. I hope this unit does not die. Okay, so 7. So there is your defense dice. That's 7. There's surges. Is there any surges?
That is a
no,
good.
we spent them. There's no surges. So
That is an awesome hit for them.
it is. It is. I might not use the pierce depending on how this goes. And that is an awesome roll back. We're seeing some hot dice today, guys. Remember, check out Baron of Dice. So we'll PS1. Yeah, that'll be how many wounds coming through. It is 2 wounds coming through. Let's go back to the table. Ventress has finished. Killed 2 arcs. As we come back to you, Nav, what we're looking to do.
So, I'm going to go with Anakin.
Sure.
I'm going to double move to get into range to try and push Ventress.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, seems good to me.
The problem is if I double move, I've got no recover. So I'll have no barrier or push.
That's true.
Until I recover with him or do something else next turn. So let's go with Anakin.
Okay.
So
he's easily going to make it by the looks of things.
So zoink, and then straight to here.
Yeah, and that's range 1. You don't need line of sight for force push to work, remember, guys. So double move.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want a speed 1? You got this one there. I'll let you force push.
And of course, the problem is my poor arcs are then out in the open to get shot. But could be worth the trade-off. So.
Yeah, well, with Ventress out in the open also.
So leave her there.
Sure.
Leave her not touching the thing, just a little bit.
Okay, yeah, because of the condition, that'll keep her suppression on. And that is the end of Anakin's activation. Okay, so I'm going to go with the B1s that are over this side here. It's going to have to be a double move. So we're going to move, and then they've got a medical bot, which I will use to gear forward. It doesn't have to be the medical bot, but makes sense. That'll put me at range 1. Ventress will pull a wound to just leave Ventress on 2. I'm not sure she survives. I'm not sure whether this is right, and I should just save these heals for Dooku, but we'll see. And then we'll just gear around, and that'll end their turn there, mate. Over to you.
Cool, so I'm going to activate my phase 2s.
Yep.
So basically, we're going to move the unit leader to here.
Yeah.
I'm going to cohere one of his guys forward.
Okay.
Hopefully enough
to get. Oh, nice. I see what we're doing here.
To try and obscure him this way, but get a range on.
Yeah, you got range. Yeah, you've got range on, mate.
Got the range.
Yeah. I'll move your token out the way, just because I guess there's going to be an arc appearing back on the table.
They're very well. Absolutely is. So let's just make sure that this is legal.
Sure. So move.
Oh yeah, that's Anakin's tokens. So we move. We bring a unit back.
Cool.
So here he is, back on the board, and we're gonna take an. Do you know what? I was thinking an aim, but let's play defensively.
I take a dodge.
We'll take a dodge instead.
Okay, sure. And then back to me. Okay, I'm going green squad, and we're gonna go. I can't leave Ventress to die. I've been contemplating just not healing her and saving the heals for Dooku, but we're going to go and try and save her. I'm going to just move up with green, like so. Well, that is hopefully 1. It's not, so I will just cohere the medical bot a little bit more forward to get the 1. Pull another heal of Ventress, and then just cohere around into some of this cover. And back to you, mate. Okay, so it's gone to Nav. Nav's going with the red squad. He's moving back to get line of sight, an open shot on Ventress. There was at range 1, so she does get a surge from into the fray. And it's going to be that range 2 sweet dice pull into Ventress. Okay, so we've got 5 black, 4 white, a red. There's 3 surges and an aim available for these arcs. My light cover from the suppression is reduced by sharpshooter when you're ready. And I've got 1 surge to spend. Does she live? She's got 4 wounds left. Probably not. Ooh, okay.
So we've got...
There's a few blanks. There's hope. There's hope if you're a CIS fan.
So we've got 2 surges. So we are going to spend...
2 surges? Who are we spending?
We're going to spend 1 surge off Anakin.
Sure.
And 1 surge off the phase 2. So we'll convert those 2 to hits. And then we'll use the aim to reroll 2 black.
Sure. Cool. Okay, let's move them up. Okay, so 7 to defend. 1, 2, 3. We'll spend the surge. She takes 3. Lives on 1. Lives on 1 wound. Oh my gosh, let's go back to the table. Okay, so with Ventress living, there's 1 more arc unit that can go and then probably some bark. So I think I'm just going to double move up and we are going to try to get the heal. The heal going on Ventress. Make sure that is 1. Yep, we'll pull 1 off. So she's got 2 wounds left. These guys will just get here around. And it's back to you, Nav. So Nav has pulled his special forces. So he's going to go with green. And we've pre-checked this because of the slant on the building. If he moves back with silhouettes, he's going to get a shot to Asajj. They'll get an aim from the tactical. Let's go to the box. Is this the end of Asajj? We'll find out. Okay, so I think we've had a misrecording there. Apologies. This was the roll that we had come through. 5 hits. And as you can see from them dice there is 3 surges and she didn't have a dodge. So unfortunately, Asajj has died and the game is on Dooku's back. Okay, so with Ventress gone, backs against the wall. Probably not my finest hour, but it's okay. We're going to move up to here with purple. Swing 1 guy just to bring that chain in. And then we're just going to shoot the yellow arcs and see if we can't get any crits. Okay, so it's 7 white, 1 red, critical 1. So crit fishing here. We've got 2 crits, yeah, because the surge will become a crit. You've got a dodge available because you've got the... What's the keyword? Outmaneuver? Not outmaneuver, that's a vehicle.
I've got situational.
So you want to spend the dodge for 1, yeah?
I'll spend the dodge.
And then roll 1.
Roll 1 save.
1 red dice. When you're ready, no surges available. And it is a save. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so Nav has pulled his final ARC troopers. They're down here. They need to rally. So grab 2 white dice. And then roll your rallies. Then we'll decide whether you get 2 actions or not. You can just roll them on the table if you want, mate. It's fine. So we have pulled 1 off. Yep. So they will get 2 actions. Aim punch Dooku.
Aim punch Dooku.
Okay, let's go to the box. Arcs are pretty nifty with their fists. This is going to be 5 black and 5 white. When you're ready, you've got an aim available also. I've got 2 dodges on Dooku.
Let's go.
And I do have a surge on Dooku as well from aggressive tactics. I'll let you sort your dice.
So,
Surge.
this can happen with arcs.
Yeah, so you've got an aim, yeah. Let's dodge 2. Save 1 save, got a surge. And I'll spend that surge. And that will be a block. I'm going to go with orange. We're just going to move up to here. And it's just going to be a move shot into the arcs. Let's go to that box. Okay, so 7 white and red. It's going to be 2, yeah, because they're critical. So 2 coming through after the cover. And 2 to save, mate. 2 red for you. There's nothing available now, I don't think. Hey, we get a blank, we pick up an arc. Let's go back to the table. Puts the yellows up to 2 suppression and they've lost a guy as we come to you, mate.
Cool, so I pulled a bark from the bag, so I'm going to go with the guy at the back first. So we'll start with compulsory.
Yep.
Which will pop him there. And then we'll fly around this way. Pop in there. And then we will fly to here.
Yep, sure.
And that is the bark done.
Okay, back to me. With the red, they're just going to double move up to 1 to here, and then we'll swing. Sort of go this way, like so, and then just carry around, and that'll be the end of their activation. Little change of plan there. I didn't head towards the TIE fighter. I took the second move and come out this way just to keep them all together. As we go to now for the last bark speeder.
Yeah, so we're going to start with a compulsory. And we're just going to follow behind the other speeder.
And do the same sort of thing, sure thing. And then that will end the round there. So, disappointing really from CIS. I lost Ventress. The Anakin double move force push was a very nice play from Nav. I do have Dooku buried in with 2 arcs though, so the game isn't all gone. And then the droids are moving up. And they've took quite a decent firing position now with my medical droids in range of Dooku to offer some support. Nav's barks are swinging round, and then the other arcs have sort of just backed off to get the shots, and then Anakin is buried there behind the bunker, but doesn't have force push available or barrier does because he didn't get to recover. As we go to orders on round 2. Okay, start of round 2. I've gone with standing orders. Nav has gone with Anakin's 2 pip, so wins priority. Let's go back to the table. So I gave my 1 to Dooku here, and then I've used the HQ uplink on the red squad that's chained all the way through in the Surge's aggressive tactics. Nav gave 1 to Anakin, he gets his defend, dodge, and then he gave the other to blue here, and Nav is opting to go with the blue squad. But what are we up to? So rally first, want to roll it on the table?
Let's rally.
No, that will stay on.
You don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 actions and I'm going to give them a dodge and a standby.
Sure. Which is pretty nice. Okay, and then that's over to me. Okay, with that standby, what I can't let happen is Anakin recover, jumps up here, or just, well, he doesn't need to jump, he can just recover, force push Dooku, and then them arcs go. So I think I can work a way here where Dooku's going to force push these guys here, like so. And then that, if I then can hit, so their standby will go with the force push. And then I want to just be able to make you with the speed 2. And then I'm safe, but I don't want them guys to be able to. Well, I think you're going to be able to. If I pop one guy just back here, and then I'll just.
So you're immobilised as well, so you can only go speed 1.
No, I didn't use burst.
Oh, you didn't use burst.
Oh yeah, it was the Ventress.
Didn't need to, yeah.
I'll just bring it to here, so then I can take an aim and just base you here. Base you here. I just should. Do you want me to put you round? Do you want one as far back that way for token sharing?
They've all got to fit in, so.
Yeah, so they've all got. Yeah, they probably all go on. Now there'd be a way with 4 minis you can do that, and then can hear the one as far back as possible like that. You happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was an aim and a move. I'll use reflexes so Dooku gets a dodge on him as well, and then we'll go to the box. My bad, Dooku doesn't have native relentless or charge, so there will be no aim for this attack, so it's 5 red. I'm going to use the Makeshi. Do I need to announce that now or after the roll?
You think you can announce it at the end?
At the end. So it's all 5 with the crit, so I don't want you to die, so I will use the... Yeah, I'll make it PS1. So you've got 5 to save.
So I've got a dodge. So I'll dodge 1.
So 4 to save. 4 PS1. So the unit can't die, so that's fine. Ooh, okay. You've got surges from Anakin if you want it.
Oh, hang on, do you know what I forgot to do? Just put down the...
Echo surge.
So it's line of sight.
Oh yeah, so you've got Echo Surge if you want it, haven't you?
So I'm going to use Echo Surge.
Echo Surge there, so then that will negate with Pierce, so that will be 3 wounds to that blue squad there as we return to the table. We've moved some of the arcs off there on Dooku. I used reflexes to get a dodge, deny, and then I've renewed both with my Master of the Force. Nav's pulled Special Forces, he's going with Echo's squad. Run and roll your rally on the table. That's courage 2, so you're getting your 2 actions either way. So it stays on.
Stays on. So we're going to move into Dooku and then attack Dooku.
Okay. Okay, so Dooku has a dodge and a surge from his aggressive tactics. You've got 6 and dice and an aim when you're ready enough. See what we get.
Okay, so we've got a hit and a hit, a surge, but we don't have any.
There's nothing available, is there?
No, so we're going to use the aim to re-roll these 2 black.
Sure. Okay, let's dodge.
Oh, hang on, critical 1. So the surge becomes a crit.
Do you still get that because you're not firing the weapon?
Oh no, you're right. It's not
It's
firing
melee,
the
isn't
weapon,
it?
it's melee. So you're right. So it's just
3. So dodge 1, 2 to save. Yeah. Dodge 1, 2 to save. It's a wound on Dooku and a block. Let's go back to the table. Okay, got an aim, 7 white and a red, critical 1. Oh, okay. We've got a crit, and then this will go to the cover. Critical 1 come through. That'll go to the cover. The surge will get saved for defense. Oh, we've got an aim. Okay, so that's what we rolled. Gonna roll. Spend my aim on 2 white. It's not going to do anything else. So 2, that's going to go to the cover. Don't spend the surge. It's just 3 to save. Now, you've got dodges and stuff available, haven't you? And 2 surges, I believe.
So we've got 1 dodge from Anakin and 3 surges available.
Yeah, can you spend Anakin's dodge? Yeah, you want to spend the dodge?
Anakin's dodge?
Yeah. And then you got some surges available. And so 2 to save, my friend. Who needs surges with hot dice like that? Let's go back to the table. So, some good saves, just a suppression there. And Nav has pulled special forces, so you go in with green.
Yep, so it's rally.
Yep. They're going to get there too. The suppression does stay on.
So we're going to go with these guys. We're
Sure.
going to move, which will give us an aim.
Yeah, from tactical.
And then we are going to finish with a standby. But
Okay.
we're going to go only so far. So we're just going to go to here.
Okay. Sure. That'll end their activation. Okay, going with yellow. They are just going to take an aim and a shot into the phase 2 squad here, which will have heavy cover, and I can see 3 minis.
And 1 nearby on the fence.
Yep, so 3 surges available for Nav, an aim and a surge for me into heavy cover. Critical 1. Got 2 natural crits. We've got 2 hits. So let's reroll these 2. No, so 2 to cover. Yeah, just 2 crits coming through. So 2 to save into the phase 2s. Now, you know you're not going to get invited back if you keep rolling like this. Yeah. So great dice there. Just a suppression. Let's return to the table. Okay, so suppression went on there, and Nav has pulled the phase 2s from this bag. You're rolling your rally, the courage 2, so they're getting their both actions. Stays on. What you up to?
So I'm going to go with the leader.
Yep.
We're going to move. I think. Yeah, we're going to move to just to here.
Okay.
Like that. That should let me do what I hope to do later on.
Okay.
Move these guys over here as well. Hopefully stop them getting shot at by a load of angry droids.
Sure.
And then we're going to take a standby.
Okay. And it's over to me. Go with purple, and there is still a shot here for me to just move up to here, like so, and then I'll just hear the guys round, and then I'm going to take my range 4 shot into the red guys now and try and shoot that standby off, because I don't want you having it all into Dooku. Let's go to that box. Okay, so just the red and the white here, critical 1. Would you look at that? It is a crit. You are gonna. would have been happy with just taking.
Rolling those crits.
I am. You can roll your shield if you want. And there is. There's a block. That's okay. I'm happy with that. I just wanted that standby gone. Let's go back to the table. Nav pulled bark. This is what we're up to.
So we're going to go with the orange bark. So we're going to start with a compulsory, which will get us to here.
Yeah.
I'm then going to move up.
Yeah.
And I'll touch in like
That's
that.
right. Yep.
That should.
You'll get shots.
Pretty sure that should get me 3. Yeah,
Easy
3 on
free.
these guys who are in the open.
Okay, let's go to the box.
Just to hit.
Yep, just surge to hit on your box. So it's a black plus a red and 2 black, a red and a white when you're ready enough. There's no surges on these B1s, so it's just straight blocks, and there's you swung it open shot. So 2 hits. Yep. 2 to save. Hey, we get a straight block and lose a droid. Let's go back to the table. Okay, I'm going with orange squad, and now I'm just going to be double moving. 1 to here, and then 1 to here. And then just here around, and then it's back to you. Now to pull bark speeder.
Yeah, so I'm going to activate my remaining bark.
Sure.
So we'll start with a compulsory.
Yeah.
Which will take us to there. And then basically we're going to go up to the barricade.
And do the same thing. Shoot,
and do the same thing.
Shoot purple. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, when you're ready, mate, it's 2 black, red, white. No surge for me. So yeah, I'm in the open. 2 to defend. Hey, no surge, but we'll save 1 and take 1. My white dice are pretty hot.
You've got a suppression, haven't you? Oh, you don't.
No, I'm droid. I'm getting clever. Go with blue. They're here. It's just going to be a simple move over to here. Gives me range 3 to green. I'm going to get everyone so they can see, and then I'm just going to try and shoot that standby off and see if we can't maybe kill a guy. Let's go to the box. Okay, 7 whites and a red. Critical 1. So it's just a crit coming through, mate, and the rest will go into the cover.
So,
hey, we pick up a guy. Let's go back to the table. Okay, now it's over to you. It's pulled red, yeah?
yeah, so I pulled my final arcs. So we're basically going to push on with this nonsense idea of a standby thing.
Okay.
Determined to have a go.
Sure. Yeah, you might have to cohere 1 forward maybe if you want it to work.
So we're going to do him there.
Sure.
Going to get him over here. And him over here as well.
Okay.
So they'll get an aim for tactical 1.
And a standby.
And a standby.
Cool.
Right, let me just see if what left the wide. I don't think you'll be able to get it.
Back to me. To go for me, it's just basically going to be a little move and a recohere to get my HQ uplink back as we send it back to you, Nav. That's it, me all out. It's just Anakin left, and Nav's got a pre-measure out, yeah, so you're recovering to get push, yeah?
That's right. So, like, well, I'll get push and barrier back.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to then yeet. Jump over himself to there. I think that's about as far as you can go.
You got your range 1, and then you want to force push me out, yeah?
That's right.
And that'll trigger red standby. I'll let you do the moving, and then you're going to shoot with your standby.
That's right.
And we'll go to the box. Okay, so I've got a surge on Dooku. This is 5 black, a red, and 4 white. Heavy cover down to light. Nav's got 2 aims and some surge choices. So roll the dice, and I'll let you. You can pick how you want to navigate the dice.
So 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to use the first aim.
Sure.
To reroll.
Okay. Nice.
So we've got a crit and a hit. I'm going to leave the surge there for a second.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use...
You might as well use second aim. Oh no, because then you can't use surges, can you?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
so
saying?
I'm trying to decide, do I aim and roll a black and a white?
Yeah.
Or do I just convert the hit?
Yeah.
So I think what I will do is I will just convert the hit.
Okay. Just convert the hit with the surge.
Yeah.
2 to the cover. And then 1 to cover, yeah. Sharpshooter 1. So 5 coming through on Dooku. 1 surge available. Okay, so we're going to have to spend that surge. He takes 2 wounds with the 2 blanks. Let's go back to the table. At the end of the round there, Dooku takes the 2 wounds, and he does take a suppression. Let's not forget that, because he's not touching any terrain. Nav's moved up. He's got that in cover. Anakin's jumped over. There's these 2 Hawk squads there. This game's heating up nicely. Let's go to orders on 3. Okay, it's round 3. I've gone with Dooku's 1 pip, and it's also here where the fun begins from Anakin. So with Cunning all will win the roll off, so I've got to try and one-shot Anakin before he gets to go. Let's go back to the table. I'm going to go with Dooku. Force reflexes for a dodge. We're going to take... I don't know if the aim is the right play. The dodge makes me more survivable. And yeah, I'm going to take the dodge now. I'm going to take a dodge action, yeah. We're then going to move into Anakin on this side. I'm going to use my lightning on the blue squad there, and then I will swing my saber because I'm relentless into Anakin. Yeah, I'm going to keep the pierce on the lightning. So it's 5. We've got 1 miss. There we go. You've got suppression, haven't you? So you've got light cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to barrier.
Okay, you're going to barrier.
Barrier 2 bits.
Okay, so it's just 1 coming in. You got 2. It's got pierce 1. Yes, sir. It will kill 1 guy. That unit will live. Okay, so
it's suppressive, isn't it?
It is suppressive, yeah.
So the heavy is gone, so it's just the unit leader.
Yeah, so 5 red then into Anakin. Okay, so it's all of them. We've got crit. We've got a few crits. Yeah, 3 crits, 2 hits.
3 crits and 2, right, so
yeah.
I'll dodge 1.
You dodge 1, that will wound Dooku, yeah, because of your mastery.
It's always fun.
Yeah.
4, so Anakin won't die. But
4 to save. It's 4 PS1 because I used my mastery. So it's all 4, isn't it? She's surge on defence. Oh, that's a real nice roll there. So then that's just 1 blank, just 1 wound on Anakin and 1 suppression because it's a suppressive attack. Let's go back to the table. So Anakin took a wound and a suppression there, and then Blue got 1 guy left, and then Dooku's up to 3 wounds. Nav's pulled special forces. He's going with the lonely blue guy. He's got 3 suppression. If you want to roll them, needs 1 off to get 2 actions. He gets 1 action. What's he up to?
He is just going to move into melee.
Yep.
With that squad, but
sure.
I want to do it
okay.
such that we are going as far this way as possible.
Sure. Okay, to try and stop me using a medical bot, I guess.
That's the thing. So then we'll go to here.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll key around.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me key around, and then it's back to me. Okay, I'm going to go with yellow squad. They're here. He's just going to move up to touch this terrain, and then we're going to shoot this yellow squad. They've got a heal left, so they'll pull 1 off Dooku, and then just have their shots right into the yellow arc squad. Okay, 1 red, 7 white, light cover. Ooh, okay, and we've got surges of that, so that'll become the critical. You got light cover, haven't you? So if I spend my surge, I spend my surge from the aggressive tactics to make that, so it makes it 4 coming through. Okay, finally some decent saves to be rolled here for the ARC troopers. The surge is available. Ooh, okay, no surges. It's going to put 2 wounds through. Just leaves just Echo alive. Let's go back to the table. You're opting to go with Anakin?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with Anakin. Basically, I'm going to attack Dooku. I'm then going to push Dooku this way.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take Anakin and just move into melee with the unit.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's go to the box and roll them attacks. Okay, so 5 red, surge to crit into Dooku. Dooku's got a surge and 2 dodges. Ooh, okay. So this is 4. No pierce. Surge available. I think I'll spend 1 dodge. Because I've got to try and survive some shots after. 1 dodge, 3 to save with a surge. Surely he doesn't die. He needs a save here. No, I can't die.
You can't die.
Okay, we'll spend the surge. He'll take a wound. And he lives. Oh. Okay, so Anakin is gone. He's gone into the squad that had activated. They are there. He rolled a suppression off with his rally step, but kept one for not going first on the round. I'm going to go with green. I am going to have to move to pop over here to get to range 1 of Dooku, like so. Actually, I'll just do it with the medical bot. Use that medical bot / charge to pull that wound off Dooku, and then we're just going to shoot Echo. Okay, 7 white and a red. You do have barrier up. Oh, wow. Wow. You're in light cover. They'll spend their surge from aggressive tactics, like so. That'll go to the cover. Then finesse your way through that. You're in the barrier 2.
Barrier 2. Yeah.
Barrier 2. Leaves you 3 to save. Echo's a 2 wound guy.
So we'll spend a surge and take a wound.
Yeah, spend a surge, take a wound. So Nav has pulled a bark.
So we'll go with this guy. We'll start with a compulsory. So we'll go to there.
Sure.
And then what I want is to effectively
just move to get an open shot on Dooku. You need to touch that building, I reckon.
Yeah, so I should be able to do that, I think. Yeah, so I can touch it. So I should be able to just move
along that. Yep.
Finish it like that. And
sure.
you're in arc.
Yep. Okay. That'll give you some shots. Let's go to the back. Okay. Dooku's got light cover from the suppression. I do have a dodge, but I think I'm probably going to save that dodge for bigger dodge balls. Let's see what you roll though. So 2. 1 to the light cover because that's suppression. So 1. I'm going to roll it. He gets the block. Let's go back to the table. Okay, so I'm going to go with blue. I want to try and get up and get a heal to Dooku. So what I'm going to do is, because if I withdraw, that's the end of my activation basically. So I'm going to punch. Hopefully this guy dies, and then I'll be able to move and get the bot within range of Dooku. Let's go to the box. Okay, so 7 white. I've got a surge. Come on, let's get a hit or 2 here. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe the plan should be just run you down like my droids are Wookiees, you know. Okay, so
2 free crits.
Yeah.
Every time.
4 to save. There's been some hot dice today. Me offensively, you defensively.
So 1 will go to cover, right? Because
no, it's melee.
Oh, sorry, it's melee, isn't it? Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong unit. Let's see what happens.
He's gonna die. Okay, so you can see what I've done. I just moved up here to behind the cover, threw the bot forward and used its last heal on Dooku there. So the only medical bot I've got left is the one back here with Red Squad. And Nav has pulled the phase 2s. Needs to rally here for 2 actions if he wants to get shots on Dooku. No, I can't see. It's behind the smoke. It is a no. So they can set up some tokens.
Yeah, we're going to set some tokens up. So we are just going to take an aim.
Sure. Okay.
That is undone.
Sure. Over to me. Okay, so before Nav goes and blasts Dooku, which I think is coming very soon, I'm going with red. The only heal bot left. Unfortunately, HQ uplink is going to stay down because we're going to go 1 to there. We're going to go 1 to here. And you guessed it. Medbot's getting pushed forward a little bit to pull the last wound off Dooku, and then we'll cohere around, and that's their activation over. Okay, so Nav has pulled Echo on 1 wound. He needs to rally. He's rolling his dice. Just roll him out there, mate. Hey, 2 off. He will rally.
Right, then.
There's your suppression back, buddy. He's got his 2 actions. What does he want to do?
Right, let's see. I think Echo.
You don't want to come into melee. You just seen what the B1's rolling melee. He's getting out of there.
Echo is doing a runner.
He's gone.
He's like, nope.
Oh, man, I didn't want him to get away, if I'm honest.
Then we'll try and tuck him as best as we can.
Sure.
This way.
Okay. Yeah. And that'll be the end of his activation. Okay, I'm going to go with orange. I'm going to try and shoot Echo. He's got into heavy cover now, but with that suppression, it will just be orange to move over to here. like that, just key around so everyone can see, and that is range 3 I just measured. And yeah, we'll see him through the bush and then we'll have a shot. Yep. Okay, 7 white and a red into Echo is in heavy cover. God, it's going to be 3 crits. Is that with the critical? The rest to go to cover. Into Echo. It's got 1 wound left, 3 dice.
So every roll, it's like 2 or 3 crits.
I know, man. They've shot well, haven't they? I think this is the best performance I've seen from droids with the E5S.
Don't let me down.
Yeah, we finally get him. He didn't get away. That's quite big. I needed that because that's a lot of points if he'd have got away and I wouldn't have killed him. So, and it's an activation off the table. Okay, so Nav's pulled bark.
So we activate blue. That's less than height 1. So we'll start with a compulsory.
We'll go straight over the smoke.
So it'll take us to like that.
Yep.
We'll go
onto the roof.
Onto the roof.
Sure.
And then we'll shoot Dooku, who will just have light cover, I guess.
Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, when you're ready, mate, get rolling. I'll be in light cover, 1 dodge available. You surge, don't you?
2 hits.
Yeah, 1 to cover, and I'm going to save my dodge. It is a wound. Let's go back to the table. Rally, it's just purple to go for me. Let's rally. Stays on. They're going to move up to get range 3, touching the terrain, so I can start to bring some of that suppression off. And then they are just going to have a shot into your phase, into the phase 2s, mate, at range 3. Look, so that's it. Okay, so 5 whites and a red, crit 1. Oh my days. So make that 2 crits. Got some good dice shooting through here, mate. You've got a surge available. 2 red. When you're ready.
This is what I'm usually doing.
I can only see 2 guys, so yeah. There you go, spend that surge. Yeah, cool. That will make that a block, just a suppression as we return to the table. So Nav is going with the green arcs now. It's just a suppression there for the reds that are up to 3. So they are on 2 suppressions, so need a rally here. Hey, look at that. Both off.
Okay. So,
are we aiming and shooting? So they can all see him.
I'm just thinking about positioning. So what I think we'll do is we will move around the back of here.
Okay.
Because then,
which is
it's going to be heavy down to light.
Yeah, it's heavy down to light, yeah.
There's not a way that I can do it where he won't be like that.
No.
So we may as well protect green a little bit.
Sure.
So
they can go that back there, and then they're going to shoot. Let's go to the box. Okay, so there is a dead guy in this squad. So it's 4 black, 3 white, and a red. I've got a dodge, heavy down to light. Let's go. 2 aims for you. Ooh. Oh, this looks okay so far.
right, any surges around? No. So we'll use the first aim, and then we'll use the second aim.
Okay, 1 to cover. 4 coming in. You've got the red squad to go as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
And they are full.
They're a full squad.
Okay, so Dooku's just going to try and save this because that's what he does. Come on, no blanks. Just give me 4 shields. Oh, I'll take that though. I'll take that. Weren't the 4, but definitely 3 is nice. It is a wound. Let's return to the table. Dooku up to 3 wounds, 3 left. Nav's just got the red arcs left to go, so they're going to move. So I believe so they can.
I wonder, is there a way? No. Yeah, not quite. So we're going to move. Yeah, we'll just move to over here. Keep in there. I'll get an aim for their troubles.
Yep. And then shot into heavy down to light. Yep. Okay, dodge for me, an aim for Nav, 5 black, 4 white, a red, into the light cover. I've got my dodge that I've hung on to for when I roll my 4 surges and nuke the squad. So I will have deflect when you're ready. Oh, okay.
So, 1, 2. There's some of them white dice crits.
Nice. Nice.
So use the aim to reroll
Sure.
2 black.
Okay. 1 cover, dodge 1.
So 1 to cover, dodge 1.
6 is that?
Yeah.
That is 6. Okay, so. Oh. 6 in hand. Surging on defense because of the dodge. Okay, that surge has kept him alive.
One
Yeah,
wound.
he will take 2 wounds, deflect 1 back. He's alive on 1.
Deflect.
Oh, you mean deflect?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the DC. Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
no deflect. That will just be a save. Okay, starting round 4, I've gone with double the 4, and Nav has gone with ambush 1 pip, so Nav will win priority. Let's give them orders out. Dooku gave 1 to chain through. Nav gave his to Anakin. So what I've done, I've used double the 4, so I've put Dooku back into my bag to force Anakin back into his bag. So and Nav won priority with ambush. So I'd really like you to draw a bark speeder here, so I get another activation with Dooku. Let's see what we draw. Is it in the bag? It is a... Oh, he drew Anakin.
Didn't want him.
Didn't want him early, but okay, I'll take that. I'll take that.
No.
So I'll give you a minute to think, because this is quite a big turn. So, Nav's thought it through. Talk through what you're doing.
Yeah, so I'm going to use my defensive stance to give 2 dodges to Anakin.
Sure.
There's 1 action. And then we're just going to hit those droids.
Okay.
And then I'm going to recover at the end.
Yeah, so you've got...
force push.
Okay, so you've got force push. Let's go to the box. Okay, so it is 5 red into the B1s. Tier 3. Some dead B1s. Okay, so the surge... Oh, you surge crit, don't you?
Yeah, surge crit.
I always forget that. So it is 4, yeah?
Yeah.
It's 4. It's going to be 4 dead droids. That is 4 dead droids. Let's go back to the table. I'm going with Dooku, so that's off my stack. He's got 4 suppression, so we'll rally it here. I need to get, what, 2 off to get 2 actions? Oh, man. None off. How about that? 1 action. So he's not going to get any attacks, which is not great. But I've got to stay safe. I've got to stay alive. Where can I force push Anakin to? I need to touch terrain as well, which I guess I'm not going to be able to do, so that's suppression. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Dooku, let me just measure this out. If I go to there, touch the terrain. But then Anakin will be tied up with 2 squads next turn, so that would be better. But still. Yeah, Dooku is just going to move, come to here to touch this terrain. Then we'll force push Anakin into me.
Yep.
Like so. Because Anakin's activated, that'll keep me safe. And that's, I'll take a dodge with the force reflexes, renew push and thingy. Pulled special forces. I'm kind of regretting that Dooku play there. I could have probably moved into safety and pushed Anakin out and just shot Anakin with everything, which is probably better, but stupid. But okay, it's over to Nav, and Nav's going with the green arcs.
That's right, so nothing to rally off, which is good. So we're going to move to here.
Sure.
So we'll move there. I'll make sure I swing someone out in front so that we're...
Yep, got range 2 to Anakin.
And then have we got range 2 to... Yeah, so you can see that medbot, so we're going to finish that unit off.
Okay, sure thing. Let's go to the box. Okay, mate, when you're ready, 4 black, 3 white, a red. I've got a surge, you've got an aim. When you're ready.
2 surgeons as well on Anakin, but I feel like I need to keep them, or a surge from the phase 2s actually. Ooh. So we've got crit, a surge. So I'm going to spend the surge token off the phase 2
Okay.
to make that a hit.
Sure.
And then the question is, shall I just make it pierce or shall I re-roll 2 black? I'm going to make it pierce.
Okay. So I've got light cover, yes, so 1 to cover.
Yeah.
So 3 coming in. Surge available. Nope, so that's 3 dead guys. That will kill that squad because of the medic. It's back to the table. Okay, so going with orange squad. They're just going to take an aim and shoot this arc squad here. I think I've got you in the open. 3 are in the open. Let's go to the box. Okay, I've got an aim and a surge. It's the 7 white and a red. Critical 1. Okay, there's some hits as well. Hits, critical 1 on the red. Man, these have performed wow today. Use the crit. Okay, so it's in the open, so it's 5.
Yeah, so we're going to dodge 3.
You're going to dodge 3 with Anakin.
Yeah, 3 dodges off Anakin.
Sure.
That leaves 2.
2 to save. So it's 2 saves. Good use there of Anakin's dodges. Worked out well. So we'll go back to the table. Okay, so good saves there and dodges from Anakin. Nav's pulled bark. He's swinging around for some shots on the B1s now.
That's right, so we'll go with the blue one. So we'll start with compulsory. So that will take us to...
Yeah, just move them tokens, man.
So we should be in arc
Yep.
of... Yep.
Yeah, and shooting at blue. They haven't gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, blue, who hasn't gone. Let's go to the back. Okay, so 2 black, white, red with an aim into light cover.
So I'll use the aim.
Sure. Oh, lovely. So
4
all
hits.
4, 1 to cover, 3 to save. And that's 3 dead droids. I'm going to go with that squad you just shot with Nav. Shot at, sorry, blue. They are going to, let's roll the rally. They've got suppression. No, it stays on. So it'll just be aim shot into the green arcs that are sitting here. Okay, so 4 white and a red. Crit 1 with an aim. We've got that so far. Let's roll these 2 the aim. So surge, that becomes a crit. They're in heavy cover, so it's no point in spending the surge. So just one to save, mate. Yeah. And they get it. Take another suppression. So Nav's pulled the core unit, rolled off 1 suppression. So 1 action. What would you like to do?
So we're just gonna move and get these guys hidden out of sight.
Okay, cool. It's back to me. I'm going with this green squad here. We are just going to aim shoot at the green arcs behind there. This full squad, see what we can do. Okay, so we get with an aim. Plenty of surges. So we'll take this and this with the aim. No, just 1 quick, mate.
See if we can keep some guys alive.
Yeah, you sure can. Let's back to the table. Okay, now, so your bark speeder.
So we'll go with this one. So we're going to pivot.
Sure.
We're going to shoot the blue squad.
Yeah.
And then we're going to finish with the compulsory.
Okay, sure thing. Do you want to do your compulsory now, just so it's on, and then we'll go to the box?
Yeah. So I might just...
You want to just do some displacement?
Exactly. So we're going to displace all these guys in there.
So you... Well, I'll just move these out the way and we'll come back. Okay, mate, when you're ready, into blue.
So no aims.
1 to cover.
So just the 1.
Yeah, blue have got the surge, I think. And that is a straight shield. We'll take that. Red here. It's just going to be recover HQ uplink, shoot green. Yeah, 6 white. So there's no heavy, and that's nothing. Nothing. Last lot of arcs then, Nav, is the red, yeah?
Yeah.
And now I'll move shoot in the blue squad that are behind here.
That's right.
Cool. Okay, let's go to the box. Okay, so the dice pool is 5 black, a red, 4 white. I've got a defensive surge, Nav's got surges on Anakin, and one other knocking around, plus the aim from the tactical. It's light cover, is it? Or are you shooting through the bushes? You're
shooting through the bushes.
Yeah, so
I think am I on the bushes?
You touch it.
Yeah, I'm touching the bush. I moved the
But
bush.
yeah, I've got the building. Yes, so it's heavy down to light because you're a sharpshooter. Ooh, okay. That doesn't look great.
No, so just 1, 2, a surge, which I will spend.
Spend the surge, yeah. For a mannequin?
Yeah, from Anakin. No, from the face to us. And then we will spend the aim to re-roll. Nothing.
Okay, so 1 to cover?
Yeah. So just 2.
2 to save. I'll spend my surge, so 1 dead droid. My last activations, these guys here, they are just going to take the aim. Oh, they've got a rally. We'll roll that. No, it stays on. We'll take an aim and shoot green here. You've got 2 surges on Anakin. I've got 5 white and a red with an aim. Here we're up to our tricks again. There's some nice hits. It's a surge or a crit here. No, nothing. So 2 to cover, just 1, mate. Can we finally kill an arc? I've shot everything into him this round.
Survey.
Hey, we finally got one through. That will kill an arc. Back to the table. That ends the round. Forgot to say that I used my last medical bot to bring Dooku's wounds down to 4. I've started to lose some droids. I've only managed to plink off 1 arc there, so a very good round there for Nav as he's circling around with these bark speeders, and Dooku and Anakin are tied up as we go to orders on 5. Okay, orders on 5. I've gone with a standing orders, and Nav has gone with lead from the front of 1 pip, so we'll win priority there with Anakin as we return to the table.
Arrange to benefit from the rest of the cards.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So Anakin got your order, gets his dodge from defend. Dooku got mine. I've used my HQ uplink to complete the chain, and the surges from aggressive tactics. It's over to you, Nav.
He's the leader, isn't he?
He's the leader, correct.
Cool. Okay, so we will. I want to just check this. Do I want to dodge first? Yeah, I'm going to do defensive stance first.
Sure.
Which will give me 2 dodges.
That seems good.
I am then going to force push. Yeah, because push was recovered last time. These guys into melee, so I'll just move him into here. Okay. Hear the rest of them later.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to slice Dooku up.
Okay, going to attack Dooku. Let's go to the box. 5 red for Anakin, a surge for Dooku. Show me a blank at least. Ooh, okay, so there is 1 blank, so 4 coming in.
4 coming in.
4 coming in, surge available. I need better. 2 wounds left. Come on, Dooku. Ah, and he fluffs the roll with 3 blanks and only 1 save. Back to the table as Dooku falls. They are going to shoot green squad and dodge.
Okay, so shoot and dodge.
Yeah, shoot and dodge. Okay, 1 red, 4 whites. We've got a crit and the 2 will go to cover, so 1 to save, mate.
Oh, we'll use a dodge off Anakin.
Yeah, use the dodge. Back to the table. I've pulled the phase 2s.
Let's rally them.
And they do rally.
So we're going to move to, right, here.
Sure.
Swing a guy out over here so we can see Anakin. Have 1 hidden behind there. Make sure we've got 1 there for the heavy cover.
Who are we shooting?
And we are going to be, that's fine, so we're going to be shooting these guys.
Okay, shooting the green squad with the dodge. Okay, so light cover and a dodge, 5 black coming in.
So we will spend a surge.
They've got their own surge as well if they want it.
We're going to spend their own surge.
Yeah. So 1 to cover, so 4 coming through. There's 5 left in this squad. So the squad. Oh, spend the dodge, sorry.
Yeah, so.
The dodge. So it's 3 coming in. No, they don't have a surge, so I'll kill 3. I'm going to go with blue. I'm going to shoot green and then I'm going to move. Okay, so you can move through repulsor vehicles. So we're just going to move out this way. Finish here. There's not many guys left in this squad. So I've got to check. These guys have got 2 suppression and without Dooku there, they could panic. So one needs to roll off here and they don't. So they're going to panic and just be froze where they are.
And then they'll lose the suppression.
They will lose the suppression. That is tragic because they really needed to get moving. And they're down to 1 suppression kit. And it's back to you, mate. Pulled special forces going with the green arcs that need to rally. Yep, they roll 1 off. So 1 action, yeah?
Yeah, just the 1 action. So, question is, do I shoot? Or do I move? We shoot.
Okay, going to shoot blue. Blue, you're shooting blue, yeah?
Yeah, because who...
They're in combat. All the green are in combat with Anakin.
They're in combat. Is
Yeah.
these ones...
Yeah, blue, you got red here, you got blue here.
So let's shoot blue.
Blue, yeah, blue.
How
got
many units are in blue?
4.
4.
Yeah. Shooting
Okay.
blue?
So...
They can all see blue.
Yeah.
Sorry, that didn't record there. So Nav's just used 2 surges off Anakin to make it 3 hits. And I rolled 3 natural saves with the droids, with the unit that had panicked, but they don't want to die. Going with Orange Squad, we're going to be shooting the green arcs. And then we are just going to look to start to move this way. So up to here and then look at here. Over to this way with orange. And then we'll go to the box and get rolling. Guys, this is still a full squad. So it's the 7 white and the red with a surge shooting into... I need to... Wow. And the hit. There's no aim, so that's going to go. So let me just check the cover because there's 2 there. You've got 1 in clovers here. So I think you're in the open because there's these 2. If you want to come and have a look, we'll just check that. So we've checked it. They was in the open just to cover from suppression. So 3 saves to be made. Oh, 3 natural saves, as good as my 3 white just before that. Let's go back to the table. Dave has put green back up to 3 suppression now. As we come to you, Nav.
So going with the bark,
Yep.
we'll start with compulsory. So that is going to leave us right here.
Sure.
In here.
In the bushes. That's
in the
fine.
bushes.
Shoot.
So we take an aim and we shoot these guys.
Okay, let's go to the box.
There we go.
Okay, when you're ready.
So a crit and a hit, so I'll re-roll these 2
Sure.
with the aim. So just 2.
2 to save. Oh, sorry. There we get a save, 1 dead. Okay, I'm going red squad, they're down here. It's going to be a double move. To here. And then to here. Like so, and then we'll just clear them round. That's the end of their turn, mate. Drew the bark.
So we'll go with the guy. So we'll start with compulsory.
Sure.
So we end up here.
Okay. And then
we're going to aim and shoot the guys I'll shoot in.
okay, let's go to that. Okay, I've got heavy cover this time. When you're ready.
So use the aim.
Yeah. Nice.
So 2 to cover.
2. They don't have any surges. That's 2 dead droids. Action on the round is Nav's red arc squad. They're full. Now moving.
So if I go, yeah, they've not got any suppression on.
No.
So we'll go to here.
Okay. I'll let you take. See you can see. Let you take your shots.
Yeah. So
5 black and a red.
Yeah, black and a red. And
Yeah.
full black, yeah.
Shooting at purple squad that are at the back. They've got heavy cover down to light. When you're ready.
So we've got a crit, a hit, and a surge.
There's no surges available, is there?
Just might to use the.
You used
so
it.
I'm
Yeah.
going to use the aim
Sure.
to re-roll 2.
one to cover 2 saves. Get need a save here or the unit's gone. Oh, it's a dead unit. Okay, that ends the round there. It's not looking good for the droids. I've only got 4 units left. No heroes or characters. Nav's still got his 2 barks, which are really threatening my home objective. I don't want to give up the fight yet because there's still maybe some things that could happen. So we'll play the next round, see how it goes. Okay, last round. We have leaders of the 501st, and we have standing orders from myself.
Got a rally, so it's 2 red on rally.
Yeah, so Nav's now got Indomitable at range 1 to 2 of Anakin, which them green arcs are. So needs to roll 1 off here. Hey, rolls off the 2. I'll get that for you. I guess they're just going to go and cap you home.
They are indeed, because I think I've got a double move to do it.
Yeah, I think it is a double move. I forgot about the Indomitables card, and I thought they might not get there. I was clinging to that, if anything.
So will he get there?
Is he in?
No, he's a few moves out.
So double moves up.
So then we'll move him around here.
Yeah, sure. So that then gives you
it gives us
enough chance, mate. I'm happy to call it there. Without them, if they didn't make it back, then what I thought the red squad might have to go back, and then there's 4 and 4, but depending on how you move. But mate,
okay.
Good game. Let's get this wrapped up. We'll have a little chat, see how it went. But I think I know what my downfall was, so let's get have a chat. Okay, so there we have it, another battle in the bag, and congratulations to Nav, you won, mate, well done, played it well. Yeah, so let's talk through it. So the deployment and the turn 0, I think I was quite happy with. I think I would have preferred intercept in hindsight. Obviously you'd have had 2 barks there that couldn't score, but key positions it was, and again, like I said, I was happy with how it panned out. I think you was as well, really.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer key positions because I can spend 6 turns shooting you down and then go in for it. And then, like you say, the barks I can use to score on key positions, but I can't score on intercept. So key positions was definitely more in my favour. Yeah,
I would have, like I said, preferred intercept, but that's what it was. And then the deployment, you played your 2 barks, and I think that's a really nice early play because they're so fast without the rocket launchers at speed 3. They can just adjust, and I play a lot of Blizzard, so I know that anyway. But then what it made really difficult for me was I had to start to deploy my units where I thought you was about to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then what actually happened was you just went to the other side, and then I had to counter that, and I was a little bit off. So you played that really nicely, I think. So was that your plan with the Scout 3?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I always put the barks down first because they can manoeuvre. They can get where they need to go to pretty quickly.
Okay.
And then being clones, they've got to ball up. So as soon as the first clone unit's down, you're more or less going to know where all the rest of them are going.
Yeah.
And the Scout 3 just helps me get into cover quickly or get to a better spot. And
yes. Good. And then the other big thing in deployment was I just went for it. I just thought, as soon as you'd scouted up with the 1 unit, I knew the Dooku 3-pip, which is an amazing card to pull a unit to get things in. I thought, okay, I've got an in here to get Dooku, get Asajj up and stuff, and I thought, okay, I'm going for it. I think you played it really well with the Anakin, the double move, force push, and that's what cost me Asajj really, and it was well played, hindsight being 2020 and all that, I probably should have moved not so far up, so you wouldn't have been able to double move and then got it. I could have maybe stayed a little bit further back and still got into combat with Asajj's force burst of speed, force push on the unit I dragged, but you live and you learn. The medical bots did the best they could. I was rushing up to heal Ventress, and I did say at the time, with Asajj about to die, I probably should have just saved them 2 or 3 heals that I did on her for Dooku, because then once I lost Dooku in the game, it kind of the wheels come off, don't they?
It's if Dooku could last to get a heal from a unit enough times,
yes.
And sometimes having a unit just last 1 extra turn is annoying enough by itself when you want it to go.
Yeah.
And it changes what you're doing.
And
Definitely.
I think the thing that swung my decision was I knew I had 2 of her command cards in my hand. Her 1 pip's a powerful card, which you get 4 dodges. I thought if she survives on 1 wound and I just get to go with the 1 pip, I'll get to just kill a unit, even if it was the phase 2s. And every unit in a game where it's 8 activations each and key positions was matter. So that was my thought process. It didn't really go to plan, and then I probably made another mistake as well, where I pulled, you'd gone with Anakin when I double forward him, put him back into bag, and he come out first. I could have force pushed him into the open and probably shot him with everything, but then again, I don't know. I don't know if that was wrong, right, or not, because then I shot everything in the green arcs and they just literally cover and dodged and everything. They saved really well.
You certainly got a lot of crits through though regularly.
I sure did. There was some hot
those
dice.
crit guns.
Hot
Absolutely.
dice.
And I spent a lot of time messing around trying to set up a standby trap, because what I wanted
Yeah,
to
turn
do,
2 that was, wasn't it?
I wanted to push Dooku into like 2 arcs, just going standby.
Yeah, it's
nope, not having that.
yeah, it's that amazing play. If you can get it, then it's fantastic. But I thought, as soon as I seen it coming, I thought, right, I've got range 4 guns. It's a red dice. I'm definitely not letting you pull that off. But
Sometimes I do it to force you to like focus on a unit.
oh, absolutely! You made me shoot them. It stopped me because I wasn't at range 3. I had to plink at them rather than having all the white dice and getting the extra crit. So it did kind of work in a sense, but it neutered my attacking power. But it did the same for yours, because I think you said to me just towards the end off camera on that turn, you should have just been shooting droids. Cause,
should have weakening droids.
yeah, because as soon as you started shooting me, the arc dice pool at range 2 is just such a nice dice pool. It's like the droids just started to melt, and I think that was the beginning of the end there, and then Dooku went. But I think very well played, Nav. I enjoyed the game. Yep, thank you for coming down. You're welcome back anytime. I want to get my revenge on camera. I usually lose the first one to new people, and then it usually picks up from there, so I'll get my back at the second one.
Every time we played before, you're beating me.
That's true, yeah. When we have played competitively, I didn't want to mention that, but thank you for mentioning it. When we have played competitively, I've managed to revenge. This is your revenge, it is. Thanks again for coming. Thank you to all the patrons, and thank you to the viewers. Leave us a comment if you want to. Get happy to get back to anybody there. Drop a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Everybody, take care, stay safe.